Welcome back. In this video, I'm going to show you how to turn your boring old client logos slide into something a lot more interesting with just one simple trick. Let's take a look. So I'm sure I don't need to tell you about the importance of your client logo slide within your company presentation. This is the slide that will show your audience, the prospects that you're trying to turn into new clients, who you've already worked with, and what type of reputation you have. It makes you look a credible person or business to work with. So it's a really important one. Now, we've got some of our client logos on this slide here at the moment, but only a few. If I wanted to, I could probably drop about 300 different logos onto this slide, and that's what we see an awful lot. Far too many logos on one slide. So my first tip is to keep it as simple and as clean as possible. Try not to have any more than 15 or so logos on a client logo slide like this. If you have to break that down into 2 or 3 individual slides, then that's absolutely fine. But I'm going to show you a way to make this much more interesting for the audience. Now, it's really simple, and this is something that we use quite a lot with our own clients. And what you need to do is, first of all, take your logos and drop them all into a single line. So here you can see I've taken all 15 or so of those logos that I had on slide 1, and I've just put them onto a new slide. They're all in a line. I've made sure the spacing is fairly accurate as well using the alignment tools. And then I've actually right-clicked and I've grouped that together. So that is all one object. Now I'm actually going to just move it off the edge of the slide here. And you might be thinking, well, how is anyone going to see this? Well, all will be revealed, because what we're going to do now is select the logos, go to the animations panel, and up in the top here where you can choose the different types of animations, we're going to scroll down to motion paths. Now these might be animations that you don't use very often, but they can be very effective. I'm going to use this lines option here, and it will give me a quick preview, but I'm just going to ignore that. And with the line of logos still selected, I'm then going to go to the effect options, and I'm going to choose the left direction. Now the direction of these animations is indicated by the green and the red circles. Obviously green for the start for go and red for the end for stop. So I'm going to have my logos moving to the left. They're going to go from the right hand side of the slide all the way across to the left, and you can see there is a slight preview of that happening there as well. What I need to do though is just adjust the animation a little bit. So again, with the logos selected, I'm going to make sure that we don't have to click to get the logos to appear, although you can add that, of course, if it feels right in the way you present. But I always like this to just happen automatically. So I'm going to choose with previous, and I'm going to take this duration right up. I'm going to click the up arrow here on the duration, and I'm going to go to probably 30 seconds and just give that a test and see how it looks. Let's try that out. There we go. So 30 seconds traveling from the right of the slide to the left. But my job is not done yet, because as you'll see, if I just hit the slideshow button now, we will only get a very small movement. So what we need to actually do is tell the animation where to start and where to end. What is the end position of my logos? And it's hidden off the slide here, but if I just move over to the right, you'll see a little green arrow here, which is indicating the start position, and a little red arrow, which is now turned into a red dot because I've clicked on it. That's indicating the end position. So the best thing to do here is actually for me to just zoom out a little bit, and it can look a little bit confusing, but I'm going to grab that red dot, I'm going to click and hold my mouse button down. I'm also going to hold the shift key down on my keyboard when I do this because I want to keep everything on the same horizontal level, and I'm going to move this across. So I'm moving the end position of my logos. So let's do that again. Click on the red dot, hold shift down and drag these logos across, and you get a preview of the logos, which is obviously extremely helpful. And I'm going to do that again, and I'm just going to do it until all of the logos are off the edge of the slide. Now that should be all I need to do. So again, let's just click on these. We've got the animation starting with previous. We've got a duration of 30 seconds. And so now I'm going to give that a quick test, and I'll just change the displays around. There we go. And you can see now that those logos are slowly moving across my slide, and it's going to take 30 seconds to get from one end of the slide to the other. So you can play around with the timing of this as much as you need to. So depending on how many logos you have, you know, or how much time you spend talking about the clients that you've worked with and stuff like that, you can just play around and adjust this duration. Now, another option that you can use as well, which is very similar to this, is to actually break your logos up into two lines. So here I've got the same amount of logos, but I've broken them into two separate lines. I've got one line on the right and one line on the left, so both outside of the slide still. And I'm going to do the same thing again, but with a little bit of a change. I'm going to go and use the lines motion path here again, change that to with previous. I probably won't make it 30 seconds this time because the logos are only half of what they were. So let's actually go with half the amount of time. And of course, let's make sure this goes from the right to the left, like so. And now I'm going to do exactly the same thing with these other logos here, but just in the opposite direction. So I'm going to do the line motion path animation. I'm going to actually change the direction to go from from left to right. And then I'm going to make sure that works with previous. I'll also make this 15 seconds. And the thing that trips everyone up and still catches me out, so I'm not going to miss it on this video, is of course I need to adjust the start and end positions. That's the final thing you should do. So I'm going to click here on the arrows and move these across so they go off the edge. And then I'm going to do the same thing for the bottom row. Click on the arrows, move the end point over to the right. There we go. Let's give that a little preview. And hopefully, there we are. We can see those logos now moving across the screen, left to right, taking 15 seconds to get from one side to the other. It's certainly much better than just having a ton of logos all on the slide that people are trying to look at and read all at once. So I hope you found that useful. Please like and subscribe, and there'll be lots more PowerPoint, Prezi, Google Slides and Canva presentation tips coming this year.